Hi, I'm Tom Comerford, head chef at Kilkenny Ormonde Hotel. Today I'm going to show you a super easy chicken dish that you can do at home. I'm just going to take you through a list of ingredients that I have here for you. The main ingredient of the dish is an organic chicken by Sean Ring. To me, it's probably the best chicken that you will get in Ireland. Moving on to the vegetables in the box from Edmundbury Gardens in Douro, County Laois. I have some organic salad leaves, some spinach, sweet potatoes, onions, thyme, courgettes, carrots and parsnips. The first part of the dish to prepare is the chicken. Unwrap your chicken. Take out onto your board. Always on your chickens you're going to have it trusted together, so just take off your string. You don't need to leave it on when you're cooking. Just slice down by your legs like that. The reason why we're doing this is just so that the bird cooks evenly in the oven. What I normally do is I'll pull back the skin and I will season it and put butter in it, but that's optional. You can just rub it with olive oil on the skin itself. Season with salt and pepper. Just gently pull your skin back over to the beginning again. It'll just help to keep your chicken nice and moist as it cooks. Then just some pomace oil, or you can use grapeseed oil just over the chicken. Just massage your chicken, just like that. Again, salt. Season inside and outside the bird is very important to get more flavour into it. There's a lot of meat to try and get flavour into there, so with the butter underneath your skin, salt and pepper gives more moisture and you have flavour going through it straight away, which gives more flavour, gives more moisture to the bird as it cooks as well. The next part of your dish is to do your vegetables to go underneath the chicken. It'll just help protect the bottom of the bird so it doesn't burn, and also gives flavour. In chef's terms it's called a trivet, so basically we're putting vegetables underneath the dish to protect the bottom of the bird. At this stage of the dish, like if you have celery at home, if you have leeks at home, you can use up whatever you have in the cupboard. I generally just use parsnips, carrots, onions, garlic and thyme. And again, just season with salt and pepper. Some oil on that. That's your chicken ready to go in the oven. This will need between 45 to 50 minutes and 10 minutes resting time. The next part of the dish then is the vegetable prep, the garnish to go with the chicken, the main element. So we have some lovely parsnips, some lovely baby carrots, courgette and sweet potato that we're going to make into a puree. And just turn your parsnips. We need to take out the root out of the parsnips. This will be very, very hard and it won't be very nice to eat, and it'll be very tough and stringy. So you need to take this out all the time. A lot of people probably don't do that at home, but you know, it does make your end result of your parsnip a lot better and a lot nicer to eat. Again, the preparation of the vegetables is very, very simple. And it's very simple how we cook them as well, just very, very last minute to keep them nice and fresh, nice and vibrant, which is very important to the dish as well. It's how we do vegetables at the hotel all the time, and it's how people should do them at home as well, instead of cooking them for a long time. But there is no point. Vegetables are very, very quick to cook. Just cook them last minute in salted water, some butter in the pan, salt and pepper and off. Just keep it really, really simple, and you'll get the full flavour and full effects of the vegetable. It will be more vibrant, more tastier in the dish. Again, what's also very important, what I did at the start as well, is make sure and wash your vegetables before you use them. Again, sweet potato is a lovely accompaniment for the chicken as well. It's really, really nice in a puree, or just crushed, or just simply roasted in the oven, but for today we're going to do it in a puree. For your puree then, just do a nice dice for it, nice and simple. We will just cook this simply with salt and pepper and some milk. Probably take about 10 minutes to cook, and then we'll take out and we'll blitz. Some milk. Some rock salt. Just one spray of thyme into that. Basically what we're looking to get off this is just some nice ribbons. Okay, and final preparations then for the dish. We're going to start with our vegetables. going to blanch your parsnips first. Take between 4 to 5 minutes in boiling salted water. 1 minute later, we put in the carrots. Pan is on hot on the stove. We finish that off in a small bit of honey, some rapeseed oil, some butter, salt and pepper, and then up to the pasta just to plate up at the end. This is our sweet potato puree that's cooked down nicely in the milk and cream, salt and pepper and thyme. So we're going to take that off. Just make sure and check before you take it off so there's a nice give in it and it's nice and soft. Just make sure and keep your liquid as well. And obviously add it back into the puree if the puree is too thick, so a small bit. Instead of throwing it away, always keep it, because you never know what's around the corner. So into the Thermomix. I know that people obviously at home won't have, a lot of people won't have a Thermomix, but you might have a food blender. If not, just mash it up. But generally a food blender will do the same thing. It is slightly thick as you can see there, so we'll just have to add in a small bit more liquid so we get a super smooth finish. So just take out and put into a small saucepan just to leave aside just before serving we will use. So just a small bit of rapeseed oil in the pan just to finish off the vegetables. We'd always do this in the restaurant. Some garlic and thyme at the end, your oil, just colour your vegetables. Small bit of honey. Just pour over. Honey in your butter mix, that'll still start to get caramelization under the grill, so don't waste any of that salt flavour. You won't be adding any honey to the mix with the carrots because there'll be enough sweetness through the parsnips. It'll make your dish too sweet if you add honey in all the vegetables. So again, in some butter or a lot of butter, more the merrier. Seasoning in that. Also adding your spinach into the pan as well. You can do both at one time with the carrots and spinach. Okay. Cook as quickly as you can and serve it as quickly as you can, so the customer gets the full benefits of it too and the people at home. The butter and the honey. And just while you're waiting to plate the dish, just nap it a little bit over the top as well. More colour will go onto the dish, more flavour as well, so just like that. Okay, so our chicken is out, it's cooked, it's up to 78 degrees, so we just let that sit for 10 minutes. You see all the nice juice we have there and the vegetables underneath. And then just strain it off. And we would use this as the sauce for the finished dish. That port, red wine, garlic and thyme. Or I'd reduce that down to a sticky consistency glaze. In your stock, the stock that we have there, reduce that by half as well. And then add both together and just let that come down by about a third, and that's your roast chicken gravy. Just the final veg preparation. This literally takes 30 seconds to do with the courgettes, so just make sure your pan is hot. Courgettes in again into the boiling salted water. Some rapeseed oil. Just out into your hot pan. Courgettes will cook very, very quickly. Again, I'm not looking for colour here on these, just looking to get the flavour in with the butter and salt and pepper, then off. So between 30 seconds in the boiling water, 15-20 seconds here and then out. Just as an accompaniment to the dish, I have some lovely organic salad leaves and flowers. It's really, really nice again from Nick and Simone in Edmund Berry Gardens. So just to accompany that, I just got some sherry vinegar. It's just like a split sherry vinegar dressing, just with some whole grain mustard. Just a spoonful of each into it. You're going to need mustard, a dessert spoon of pomace oil, the same with honey, and just salt, maybe a small bit of sugar if you wanted a little bit sweeter to stir up. Just last minute. Just gently toss it. So you can see the lettuce. That is just so beautiful. This time of the year, the products are amazing. The chicken has been let sit for 10 minutes, so we take out, then we will get ready to plate off. Just find your way down the bone. It's optional if you want to keep the skin on it, but I think the skin is nice when it's really crispy. And just on that, and we'll flash that under the grill before we serve it. So you will get two nice sized portions out of that. So we'll just put that like that. To finish the dish down, we'll start with our sweet potato puree. Courgettes for a base for your chicken to sit. It's very, very simple presentation. Spinach here for your chicken drumstick to sit on. Chicken down the middle. Then your roast chicken due at the end. Now that's my take on Sean Ring's organic chicken, organic vegetables from Edbunbury Gardens in Durrow, County Laois. Please try it home, I'm sure you'll enjoy